Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. We have a special guest you're going to really enjoy. I've been chatting with our guest, and you just can't. I can't wait to let you talk to our guest this morning. Haney Technical Center brings our weather to us. Now, you take your adult education today at 8 o'clock or this afternoon at 5 o'clock. The test of adult basic education. Get out there and get started. Temperature this morning is cool. Had a north wind come in last night. It's sort of north-northeast. It's 56 degrees here, 55 in Marianna. The wind chill is below that, and 59 down in Apalachicola. High today, 76. Low tonight, 65. Water temperature has stayed around 69 last couple of days. Marine forecast, east-northeast is blowing pretty strong at 5 to 15 knots. Seas around 3 foot today, and a light chop on protected waters. On Tuesday, we'll do the Chipola River reading. Not much going on there. Really pretty level up in Marianna, reading 6.3. But if you've never been on the Chipola River, it is one of the most beautiful rivers you will ever get on. From up in Marianna all the way down till it hits the big river. It is just a beautiful river. It has a lot of limestone in it. And if you get a chance this summer, take a canoe trip or kayak trip or just a boat trip somewhere on the Chipola River. Beautiful. Our tides, Panama City low tide is 4:04 a.m., so we're looking at low tide about an hour ago. High 6:57 and a 1 foot range. The St. Joe low tide is 4:09, high tide is 7:30 and a 1.1 range. So I did a quick weather. I want to go ahead and go to break, so when we get back, we'll spend a lot of time with our guests this morning, so we'll be right back.
Harold Milling Company, rough and tough dog food. Harold Milling Company builds it. They build hog feed, they build dairy feed, they make chicken feed, they have specialty feeds for rabbits. If you got a worm farm, grandmother used to have a worm farm, look at the Harold Milling Company. You want to go down and get you, the dog's not running anymore, that's all over with. You want to get that 16% and drop down from the 26% protein. You don't want over to get fat. Harold Milling Company, you can buy at almost any feed store in the Panama City area.
When you're looking for sales, parts, and service for your outboard, all in one location, you're looking for BJ's Marine. You're authorized Tohatsu and Nissan dealer. BJ's Marine does it all. They have outboard parts and a service center and used motor sales too. Tohatsu, reliable, dependable, fuel efficient, and lightweight. Tohatsu Outboards, technology for the next generation. BJ's Marine, 1317 Transmitter Road since 1991.
At Panama City Golf Carts, we are an authorized E-Z-GO and Yamaha dealer, ready and waiting to meet your golf cart needs, serving Bay County and surrounding areas since 2001, providing sales, service, parts, and rentals, family owned and operated, selling new and used. Come by and see our collegiate carts. You will find a large selection of accessories, batteries, tire, and rim assemblies. Whether in the woods, on the golf course, or cruising through the neighborhood, make Panama City Golf Carts your first stop. 1 mile west, the Hathaway Bridge.
Silly Willy Lures. Catch fish. Throw it at redfish or speckled trout or mackerel or anything that comes swimming by. Try the Pompano swim jigs. Add some shrimp, and you've got a fish-catching machine. Silly Willy spoons and jigs and Pompano swim jigs from Fish on Lures. Check them out at CaptainJoeFishing.com. Good lures, good prices. You'll find them at better bait and tackle shops. Silly Willy Lures. Sounds silly. Catches fish.
Okay, welcome back. You're not looking at the Beauty and the Beast. You're looking at Captain Linda Cabot. Good morning.
Good morning.
Listen,
Thanks for having me.
We're so excited. This is the first time we've really met, right?
Correct.
We were talking, we really got to know each other off Facebook. I know, and we were just talking about Facebook, how you get to know so many people and all.
Yes.
And I feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah.
And I think we have a common thread in
Yes.
this love of fishing.
Yeah. I have about 500 and something friends. I think 499 of them fish.
And I'm so impressed because when I check the Facebook at night, and I don't spend a whole lot of time on it, but I like to go through it and just see what everybody's doing. And Linda always had, you must fish every day.
Not every day, but.
Pictures. I mean,
Yeah,
check out this picture right here. This picture like this all the time. Look, you're catching that snapper. There's a shore right behind you.
Yeah. That's off Inlet Beach.
Okay.
There's a group of kayakers. We go pretty regularly when the weather is nice. We
Yeah.
can get out there, and yeah, we went out last weekend.
Last weekend.
That was last weekend. We caught some nice snapper, grouper. We caught a couple keeper triggers, which
Yeah.
is always a nice.
Yeah. Now she's a real deal. I mean, seriously. So, you're Captain Linda now. You're official captain.
Yep, a couple years ago, actually, I got my captain's license.
Okay. Let's start from the beginning. Sort of, what's your background and all, and history and all of that.
I grew up in Northern California. My dad would take me fishing every weekend. He was a diehard, fisherman, hunter, loved the outdoors, and he thankfully passed his passion on to me. And I was exposed as a child. My dad taught me how to, all those fishing knots that, 7, 8 years old, I was able to tie fishing knots. And so that just, it gradually, progressed into the, now it's become quite an obsession for me now. So.
That's obvious. And you lived on land a while, but then you moved down here a couple years ago.
Yep, I've been on the Gulf Coast now, and that's really when I just, saltwater fishing for me just really, that's it. I found my love, and and now it changes. Last year I did a lot of offshore fishing, and I still do, but now red fishing is, I love stocking redfish. That's my new.
And of course, you're a kayak queen. I see you on there all the time, but really you love fishing and all before you got into kayak, and because you used to pier fish and.
Yeah, yep, pier fished a lot, and then boat fished, and then now kayak is kind of my new avenue of getting out there and finding those fish.
And I could tell she loved it. You were telling me like when your kid was like 3 years old, you'd be there on the pier all day long, and and your kid could throw a net when she was 5.
My daughter, who's 13 now, she could, when she was 5 years old, she could throw a bait net better than most adults.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, now you do the whole spectrum, like say you paddle offshore and fish, or you can go inshore.
Inshore, yeah. Basically, it's inshore or offshore, yeah. Yep. And now, this time of year, it's like, you can do it. The fishing, everything is out there biting. It's just exploding right now. So really,
And you live close to the pier, so you can go out there pretty quick. And
Yep.
Okay.
Hopefully, someone will call me if the big wad of cobias.
Get a hot number.
Yeah.
Okay. If people want to go fishing with you and all, and they can just go on your website and get into contact with you.
Yep, CaptainLinda.com.
Do they have to have their own kayak, or you can provide?
I provide everything. The only thing that I cannot provide is the saltwater fishing license, because we all are in our own vessel. I cannot, I can't get that to cover everybody. So you have to have a saltwater fishing license. But other than that, I have everything you need.
Okay.
So, yep.
Now, I thought I was going to get you on TV first, but Good Morning America beat me to it the other day.
I know. My 15 minutes of fame.
Everybody has a 15 minutes
week.
of fame. She was on Good Morning America. I know a lot of y'all know that. And we're going to take a break in a second, but she was on Good Morning America, and she was able to do that because of an incident that happened. And we're going to show the pictures and all, but how'd you like being on TV?
It was fun. It was.
They flew a crew down here.
Yeah, they came and fished. They had the county pier in the background, which was great because after everything that happened last year, it was nice to get some positive. And the beach was beautiful. The water was crystal clear. The sun was coming up. I think they were all ready to move to the beach.
They flew like 5 people down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came down and
And shot it live. Mm-hmm. Had makeup on.
Yeah, they did the makeup. They hooked us with the ear thing, and that was. Yeah, it was quite an experience. It was fun,
Well, I know he's a little disappointed coming here. We got Jeff behind the camera and me here, and no makeup.
This is great. Hey, I appreciate you having me on. This is.
Well, we're gonna let's take one look at the picture. What happened? The basking shark, and it was in the paper and all, and a lot of folks got to see it and all. But Linda, you happened to be out there, right?
Yeah, I got a call. My husband was out there cobia fishing, and he said, come out here. There's a whale shark coming. Was what they originally thought. They could see it from far away. It was coming in. Every now and then you'll have a whale shark come in. Well, what it turned out as it got closer was a basking shark, and it's actually only the second confirmed sighting in the Panhandle in the Gulf of Mexico since 1965, and the other sighting was in Sarasota, Florida, many years ago. So they're extremely rare, especially in the Gulf of Mexico, to see them. And Josh Reeves, he's a kayaker, fisher. They catch a lot of sharks. He knew, so he jumps in his kayak and goes out there, and he actually jumped in and went swimming with it. So
well, that's why there's a picture of him actually jumping in. He was so excited he jumped out of the kayak. And that's some great pictures. Who was taking the pictures?
I was taking the pictures. I videotaped it, and then I stopped and took pictures.
This is great. So. This is called being in the right place at the right time. Now, I was going to show you the difference. Now, this is a phone picture.
Yeah,
right
Ryan Huggins took that picture.
And see the difference in the color of a phone picture?
Yeah.
It's still a good clarity and all, but see the difference in the water. I mean, but that is a huge fish.
Yes, they estimate probably 28 feet. That is a 12-foot kayak.
So Good Morning America got wind of it and called you?
Yeah, I got phone calls from reporters from Japan, from the UK. For about a week, my phone did not stop ringing.
That is cool.
It was, I don't think people were so, around here, I mean, people are fascinated. I had some marine biologists calling me, and and there's one guy there's actually been 2 more sightings since then. One was an 8-foot, and then also about 25 miles from here, there's been another sighting, just in this past week.
Of a different one, or maybe something?
Probably a different one. One's smaller than the third one, they don't know. So actually, they want to get up and fly and look, because it's, quite a phenomenon.
What was cool, it put it on YouTube. And it started. I saw that we had about 100,000 hits when I saw it, and it was fascinating.
Yes.
But how many hits does it have?
I think it's got close to 400,000.
400,000.
It's in like a week.
For a while hit. And I'm glad when our show gets 50 hits, and then you get just like that. But it's a fascinating subject and all. All right, we're going to take another break, and Linda has some more pictures. We're going to talk more about kayak fishing. She's going to give us some of her tips on how to catch a big fish. So we'll be right back.
Come on down to Blue Water Outrigger, where you'll always find friendly service, fresh and saltwater fishing rods, top of the line men's and women's apparel. Don't forget to pick up your live baits and let us help you with all your outdoor needs. Check out our wide selection of top quality reels and hunting necessities and everything in between. Come see us or order online. We'll be waiting for you right next door to Piggly Wiggly, Port St. Joe.
You know what folks like best about Coram Steak and Eggs? Just about everything. Willie and Linda Coram have been in business a long time. They know how to take care of their customers with great food and great service. Better than being at home. You don't have to do the dishes. It's all good, but be sure to check out their heavenly hash. That's what Coram Steak and Eggs is famous for. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway. Open 24/7.
Sunset Coastal Grill, located in the heart of beautiful Port St. Joe, was established in 2002 by Patty and Dewey Blaylock as a family-owned coastal restaurant. In Port St. Joe, we meet at Sunset. Sunset's open for lunch and dinner every day of the week. Fresh seafood's brought in daily and served in a variety of traditional and creative ways. Try our award-winning gumbos. Steaks are grilled simple and perfect over an open flame grill. Our homemade soups, sauces, and salad dressings are so popular, we sell them retail. And don't forget, see the sunset at Sunset.
Hey everybody, this is Brad Stevens coming to you from Sunjammers Water Sports on Highway 79. You know us for your fishing kayaks and all your sailing needs. What you may not know is that we stock a full line of inshore and offshore tackle, specializing in the Captain Joe fish-on lures. We stock his grouper baits, his SS minnows, his shredders, along with all of your gulp baits, Joe jigs, the edge hook, your U-Pro rods, and live bait. Come see us at Sunjammers Water Sports, 315 North Highway 79.
Welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Sitting here with Captain Linda Cabot and having a great time. Let's get started. A couple of things before we get back to Linda. One thing I got this email last night. Attention all boat owners. Now listen, if you have a chance, on Military Appreciation Day, it's going to be June the 4th at a Bay Point Marina, and we're going to talk more about it. Just want to go ahead and let you put it on your calendar the first week of June, taking some military folks out in boats and kayaks or whatever, spend some time with them. So we're going to talk more about that and have them on the show, but go ahead and put it on your calendar if you get a chance. Okay, also, I want to say good morning to the guys out of Southwest Airlines. A group of those guys watch the show every morning. I appreciate y'all watching, and so I met some of them at the boat show this past weekend, and a special good morning to you. And also, Tyndall, the guys at Tyndall came by the boat show, and it was fun seeing them, and there's a group of guys at Tyndall that watch the show. So good morning to all of y'all. We appreciate you serving the military and appreciate you watching the show. Okay? Now, Linda, we were talking about pier fishing and all, and I just so happened last night about 8 o'clock, I got this email from Bobby Graham. Bobby Graham is my eyes and ears on the pier, and Bobby's always good about sending pictures. This is a cobia caught yesterday around 3 o'clock, and it's caught by a young man who's a student at Arnold High School. It's a 25-pounder caught by Jacob. And ironically, look at that. He's proud of that, isn't he?
Yep.
And you know Jacob from being
I do
on
know
pier.
Jacob. Yep.
We always have a term for pier rats. And
yep.
Those are the people who hang around the pier.
Affectionately.
Well, Linda happened to bring yesterday also just happened to be out there and brought a picture in off the county pier, and Bobby mentioned the Kobe being caught, and Linda mentioned the Kings being caught, and she had a picture of it. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, that's a big smoker king that came off the bar. Josh Reeves, the same guy that you see in the I'm getting real tired of taking his pictures and videos all the time. No.
Hey.
But yeah, it's a 32-pound king mackerel taken off the first king of the season, I believe, off the county pier.
That is a nice one.
And actually, that was the small one.
Really?
It was a pair.
You saw?
Yes,
you saw
I saw one that was absolutely 50 plus with it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What color plug was he throwing?
He was using a live bait.
Live bait?
There's bait all around the pier. Yep. Just
And
get you a sabiki and catch you a bait and throw it out there and hold on.
Simple, isn't it? Sounds simple. I know there's a group of kayakers and there's a kayak club and all. And tell us about meetings y'all have.
We meet the second Monday of every month. Our next meeting is going to be April 11th. It's at Scuttlebutt's Bar and Grill. That is located at Sun Harbor Marina. It's at the base of Hathaway Bridge. It's a nice centralized location. Some people were complaining because we were too far west, and other people wanted it the other way. So we're right at the bridge. So you cannot come because you use the excuse that it's too far away. We're right at the bridge. So.
and what time do y'all?
6:30.
6:30 every other Monday?
The second Monday of every month. If you you can Google Panama City Kayak Fishing Association. You can put your contact information in, and then you'll get a monthly email and with reminders.
And what do y'all do at these meetings? I know you get together and fellowship and share.
It's really casual. I mean, it's really the real purpose is just to meet other kayakers, that have the same love of fishing. So, but we go over. We'll usually have a couple topics. Safety on the water, or something to that. We also get together and we fish, and we're going to probably set up something where we can every month, a regular date where we can all get together and decide, and go fishing together. So whether it be inshore or on the beach, a lot of people have never fished off the beach and want somebody with them when they do that for the first time. So
that's a good idea too. And I know y'all always careful of the weather and all. You make sure you get a good report.
And that's one thing. It's hard to set a fishing trip like that too far in advance because you really got to watch the surf. I mean, obviously,
one of the things too, there's always technology. In kayaking, just like boating and all, technology changes all the time. So you always have new stuff coming out. I don't know, on your kayak, what are some of the gadgets you have on your kayak? Maybe I should ask, what do you not have on your kayak?
Well, I have a bottom machine. I mean, I can, to find my bottom spots. I have a trolley rig is nice. That's where you can, it's rigged on the side of your kayak so you can adjust it so when you're in the wind, you can adjust your kayak so you're not behind you trying to cast behind you. So you actually face your kayak the right way. A stakeout pole is really a necessity if you're going to fish inshore. I mean, if you hook a big fish near something that near structure that you don't want to get pulled into, man, if you're in shallow water, I throw that stakeout pole right in there. As soon as that fish, set that hook, the stakeout pole goes in, I clip it in, and I'm not going to get towed, under a dock or something. I can get him out of there. So that's
very good point.
Yeah.
And the bottom machine, water temperature, and all that. So you know all that stuff. So
yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
All those electronics.
Oh yeah.
That's good. And what's neat about Linda, a lot of us talk about being here all our life or second, third generation, which is great. A lot of us are like that. But at the same time, we have a great mixture because Linda's only been here a couple of years, and yet she's really an expert fisherman. You can tell that by just looking on Facebook pages. So.
Well, I have a lot to learn. I think I've just scraped the surface, but I'm always out there, just absorbing everything I can. So.
That's encouraging. I know I was talking to guys from Southwest Airlines the other day at the boat show, and one guy was from Oregon or from Washington State, and they fish so much different in that area. He said he loves watching the show. Just every little tip we give him, they relish it and all. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our final break, and we're going to be back with some more good information. Linda's going to give us those tips. Okay, be right back.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAMS certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your visits.
For 26 years, Mills Heating and Air has been serving the Emerald Coast from Navarre Beach to Bay County, Crestview to Defuniak Springs with residential and commercial accounts. 7 days a week, we provide quality service and installation, in-home evaluations, air quality, and duct cleaning. We offer free estimates, convenient financing, and preventative maintenance agreements.
For lower bills, call Mills 234-8177.
When it comes to the shooting sports, the headquarters for this area for over 57 years has been C&G Sporting Goods. When you need firearms for hunting, target shooting, self-protection, home protection, or if you're a gun collector, C&G's friendly, knowledgeable sales staff is ready to help you make the right selection. C&G buys, sells, and trades guns. C&G will buy one gun or a collection. Look over this area's largest selection of quality firearms. C&G Sporting Goods, home of the experts.
It's gonna be a good day. You're pounding through the trails in a Kubota RTV utility vehicle with a powerful diesel engine, durable hydrostatic transmission, four-wheel drive, power steering, and an 1,100-pound payload. It'll take you where you've never been before. A little place called Satisfaction. The Kubota RTV 900 with Realtree camo. Every day should be this good.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
Hey, welcome back. Sitting here with Captain Linda Cabot having a great time. Let's look at our Express Lane Fish and Game forecast. Time for today. We're looking at 9:17 a.m. to 11:17, and this evening from 9:39 to 11:39. Linda, do you get to do much fishing at night other than just off the pier?
No, I really don't. I'd like to. I want to start doing it more, especially in the summer when it's you know cooler at night. That's when, I absolutely want to start doing that more.
Got his email last night from Captain Ken Paramore. You know, he was on the show last week, and everyone was talking about grouper season and all. And Ken sent this latest information. It's like 4 pages. I'm not going to read 4 pages. I'm going to go more detailed tomorrow, but I'm going to go and let you know basically what Ken is saying. He said, below is the language recorded on the federal closure. Looks like there may be a full season, and it looks like state waters may remain open April 1st through June 1st, so April, May for those 2 months. And that's a question mark, but it looks like it right now. The commission is having a meeting on April the 6th, next week, to decide for sure. But a lot of times, this is in the Gulf of Mexico, April 1st through June 1st, and the federal waters look like they're going to go to the fall. But we'll talk more about this tomorrow, but I just want to give you a heads up on it. I know some of y'all planning on going out Friday morning, and the green light is on. So now, Linda, let's give some tips to some of our viewers on what makes a good, successful fishing trip.
Well, number one, obviously, is going to be safety. I mean, definitely, it's we're coming into spring. A lot of people don't fish a lot during the winter, so I would say make sure all your safety gear is in order, in good working order. Your life jacket, everything is good. That would be my number one thing to.
I agree with that. That's so important. Like I say, make sure it's not 10 years old when you.
Right, it's not going to fall apart. Your life jacket's not going to fall apart if it's been put away forever. I would say also this time of year, I have 4 rods. When I go fishing inshore, I have 4 rods because everything happens so fast this time of year. I mean, you can catch anything, everything. I mean, this is it. I mean, right now, go fishing. But I have all 4 rods with different things ready to go because when those fish, Oh, I forgot to mention, I have I saw a sawfish the other day in West Bay.
Did you really?
I was going across the bay, and it was coming this way, and I was going the other way, and we sort of scared each other. and I couldn't believe did I just see it? And it was right on top of the water, just swimming away. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I
guess you were able to take a picture. It happened so quick.
No, I didn't. It was, I scared it, and it scared me.
You'd had another call from Good Morning America.
I know. I'm seeing all kinds of crazy things out there. Well, that's what's nice in a kayak. You slow down. You really, and you really take in everything that is out there, and that's what's one of the neat things about kayak fishing. You see a lot, Now,
I want to get down to your tackle and all. I know we were talking about this off the air and all, but when you tackle, what are some of the things that are a necessity with you?
Number one, gold spoon.
There you go.
You can cover some water with a gold spoon. I mean, that's I tell you, just start fan casting, just to hit each, and you know what, you're going to catch a redfish.
Yeah. And you're really into sight fishing now, right? Let's take a look at this picture. Tell us about this picture. That is nice. That is
bottom fishing last weekend. We caught some nice snapper, grouper, triggerfish, all on frozen cigar minnows.
And it looks like you're in a pond.
It was It was really nice that day. That was 2 days after we spotted the basking shark, and actually in the water was this really dark blue creel plankton stuff, and it was like, actually, you know when you open a can of soda and it starts fizzing? That's what this stuff was doing. It was like popping all over the water. Yeah. It was very bizarre.
And it was showing, so that action and all got some fish excited.
I guess so, yeah. The fishing was good.
About how deep of water are y'all in?
About 50, a little over 50 feet.
Mm-hmm. Frozen cigar minnow.
Yep.
Okay. This picture here, let's take a look at it. What is that?
That is Mark from Tennessee.
That's one of your guests.
Yep. I took him fishing. He called me up, said I want to, try out one of these Hobie Revolutions, and so we went out there. He caught 4 nice redfish, some trout, and he went over to saw Brad at Sunjammers the next day and bought himself 2 Hobies.
Well, that's great. You got to get a commission from some of this.
I know.
You tell Brad, something like that.
And then we took 2. We went 2 more times. Next time we actually went with his gear. So we went over with his kayak. He was able to, so.
Well, y'all give Linda a call or check her website and all, and she has a lot of information and all. Now, some IFA tournaments coming up or too, and also he has tournaments down in Crawfordville or.
Yeah, the next big kayak tournament is in Crawfordville. It's the Forgotten Coast Kayak Fishing Association. All the proceeds go to Meals on Wheels, which is a great thing to do. So far, they already have 140 anglers signed up for this, which is really amazing. So, I mean, that's not even including who will sign up the day of. So it's going to be big.
That's a neat area to fish down
there. Oh, it's fun. Really just watch the tides, basically.
Yeah, the Oklahoma River Basin and all, it comes in that area, and it's really something. Of course, those guys out of Tallahassee are pretty good. So
they put on a great tournament. Yeah, and there's some good guys there.
And you just competed against some Destin guys.
Yeah, we just did an IFA kayak division, and there was the top 4 all guys out of Destin. They sight fish for big bull reds right off the Crab Island.
But they're fishing their home territory.
Yeah. And then the next IFA is going to be Panama City, June 12th. That'll be the next one. So
June 12th.
You can go on their website and get all the information that you need.
Okay. Well, Linda, thanks for getting up this early.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay.
I enjoy it. I'm ready to go fishing now.
Okay. Folks, thank y'all for watching our show. And tomorrow now we're going to have a video on Surf Fishing 101, basically how to just surf fish and catch some of those pompano, and some more guests coming on later in the week. So, again, thank y'all for watching the show, and do a random act of kindness and do something good for somebody today. Make the outdoors part of your world. And God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.